Oh my god, so many warriors at this rank.
You asked for it.
Need to try to find Pocket Galaxy. This guy really just roped me on turn 1 to play an Eternium Rover. Oh, I guess he was deciding which Eternium Rover to play, so that does make sense. Okay, so this guy likes bombs. Too many cards to play Arcane Intellect, so let's gain 8 armor. There's not a whole lot my deck can do about Elec into weapon. And since I need to draw so much of my deck, I probably am going to eat these bombs. I guess I'm gonna spend a Frostbolt here to put 1 less bomb in my deck. It kinda saves me like at least 8 health, because I kill the thing and then 5 from an extra bomb. Might even save me more depending on how long this thing would live. Okay, so it saved me 13 health already, killing that Elec. Jepetto's nice. I really think Jepetto just isn't good enough in this matchup, though. I pretty much have to find Pocket Galaxy. Oh wow, I drew 2 bombs already. How exciting. I'm gonna burn the coin here, which, I mean, I'm not in love with burning the coin, because I have a pretty expensive hand. But hand size is definitely an issue with this deck. It's hard to hold the coin for too long. Alright, let's clear his board. I think I can hold this Arcane Missiles. If I had 1 more card in my hand, I think I would have cast it. But I think my hand is small enough I can hold it. I do like how passive these last couple turns have been from the opponent. Maybe I was supposed to play Doomsayer there. Try to line up the Jepetto. And I need to get a card out of my hand. Yeah, I think I was definitely supposed to Doomsayer there. So now I have 9 cards in hand. If I Jepetto, I'm going to overdraw. Guess I'm going to go Blizzard Doomsayer on an empty board. Hopefully he doesn't have Blastmaster Boom, because I'll just die to it. But he would have played that last turn, right? Alright, show me Faceless Malygos. Wow, I actually hit Faceless Malygos. Okay, so 2 Malygos for 2 mana. This matchup is actually winnable if you can hit that. So I've already spent 1 Frostbolt. So I can go Fireball, Frostbolt, double Missiles with 10 mana. Which is what, 9, 15, like 45 damage? 55 damage? I don't even know. It's a lot of freaking damage. Let's go Caligos here. If I don't find anything good, I'll probably just play Blizzard. Dude, Conjurer's calling my Caligos? It twin spells into my hand, so I will overdraw next turn. But 2 10 drops is pretty sick. Vaporize is pretty good against this thing, though. I don't know, man. I think it's Conjurer's Calling.
I wonder.
Okay, I regret this. Get the Hakar off my board. Tank Master it, please. Well, I can Faceless that thing.
My hand is too full.
Oh, overdrew a bomb. Let's go.
What to do?
Copy this. Oh, I can't hero power it. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Okay, I'm spinning a missiles here. Please hit the Divine Shield. Just hit the Divine Shield. Just one time. One time. One time. That's infuriating.
Time runs out on me.
I scorch you!
Well, I got another Caligos. And that can definitely help me with some combos. And this guy healed me up for a bit. He's pretty hard to deal with. Okay, fully prepared for this Demolisher to survive. Oh, my lifesteal guy lived. I think Caligos is probably the best, but this was pretty good as well. So I did spend my Arcane Missiles last turn. It was worth the risk, because if I hit the Divine Shield, Hakar got to go face for 9. But it's definitely a bummer since I didn't hit the Divine Shield.
Signs over.
Let's kill Spellbreaker and see if Anomaly sticks. Oh, he drew Corrupted Blood before I did? But yeah, as much damage as I can get in with these, the better. Because I still need to draw quite a lot of burn before this is lethal. Hopefully he's spending 6 to kill my guy. Oh, not with the Execute though, that's bad. Alright, let's dodge all the bombs in my deck. So my hand currently does 29 damage. I mean, yeah, that's not good enough, so let's draw some Corrupted Bloods. Ooh, no Corrupted Blood feels good, man. Next turn, I can go double Malagos, Fireball, Frostbolt, Arcane Missiles for 32 damage. Is that it, really? Only 32? No, it's 42. Alright. So this is a lethal setup, right? Don't bomb me, please. Oh god, I'm dead to bomb Corrupted Blood. Oh no. I have lethal if I don't get bomb Corrupted Blooded. Oh no. We did it. Holy shit, that was scary. What is Paladin? Mech Paladin, probably?
Will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Ooh, Jepetto. And there's a Doomsayer I don't have to draw with Jepetto. Excellent start so far. And an Arcane Intellect? If he's playing this, I don't think he's a Mechano Egg deck, right? Not entirely sure, but I don't think so. Should I try to get Doomsayer to go off here? It does die to Scale Worm. Let's just draw some cards. If I can find a Frost Nova to go with this Doomsayer, it should be almost impossible for him to deal with, I think. Well, there's always Crowd Roaster. Maybe I should be trying to get this Doomsayer down before Crowd Roaster turns. Let's go for a Shooting Star here. Kills two of his guys, and the Cosmic Anomaly contests the other one. I hate burning my coin when I have Jepetto in hand, because he's so good to coin out. But it just seems so clean. Like, there's actually a very real chance my Cosmic Anomaly just survives. I'd probably drop an Arcane Missiles here and try to clear this board. Or just Shooting Star. I like Shooting Star. I could even just start trying to burn his face. I have 15 damage. 19 with the Cosmic Anomaly, but I don't have the other 11. I just get the Ice Barrier in play. Glowstone Technician. Okay, there's the Blizzard to go with my Doomsayer. Let's try to kill this guy. Man, that was like the most obnoxious missile distribution. Guess I'll just play another one. He's pretty low. If he doesn't kill my guy or taunt, I have 10 damage next turn, which puts me on a Fireball draw. Okay, there's a kill on my guy though. I could just play Antonidas here. Lines up really poorly into his Crowd Roaster, but it's kind of a bait on the Crowd Roaster, right? Because then next turn I can go Blizzard plus Doomsayer. And if he has to use like Scale Worm or something to clear it, that's just not that good for him. He has a lot of cards in his hand, but 2 of them are from the Bronze Herald. There's the Crowd Roaster. Don't have a second Crowd Roaster, please.
I see a vision in the flames.
Nice, no roasting today. Drop a Jepetto on him. Do I want to play? No, there's no way, right? Next turn I can go 4 spell damage, double Frostbolt hero power.
It is not yet.
No. Do I still have lethal? 4 spell damage. I believe this is 30 if it's not Noble Sack. Right, 4 spell damage, 10, 7, 7.
Science overwhelmed. Science overwhelmed.
Damn. He added +2 health to his Nozari.
You asked for it.
I think I keep Doomsayer in this matchup. And Arcane Intellect in every matchup. But yeah, I don't think this mage deck with the mountain giants and stuff typically has a good answer to a Nova Doomsayer. And it's really powerful when they have like 5 big 12 drops in play. Hate to see these two guys in the opener. Another Doomsayer, but no freeze still. This turn is pretty unexciting. So I can Frostbolt Doomsayer this guy. Mountain Giant's pretty spooky. I could even just like throw down another Doomsayer next turn and try to get Antonidas on an empty board. And then on turn 8 I could double Fireball. That could be pretty reasonable. Let's try getting Antonidas to stick. I think this is sort of ambitious, but my hand isn't really accomplishing much. No Pocket Galaxy or Jepetto anywhere in sight. Just burning a card. So Shooting Star is actually in his deck, which means this is probably the Mana Cyclone build. Which is scary, because that build might play Polymorph.
My calculations are flawless.
Just in time.
Nosdor move.
Time runs out on me.
Alright, since I drew a second Frost Nova, I'm just going to try to ignore his board and kill him with Antonidas. Also, technically my play there was wrong. I should have gone Nova and then Fireball that I draw from Antonidas.
Shields up.
Shouldn't have shown him that I have another Fireball.
Speak to me.
Time runs out on me.
Alright, good luck, mate. I even beat Ziliax here.
Need a key.
I don't beat Counterspell.
I did this. I cursed them all.
Time runs out on me.
I think I'm pretty committed to this line. Of course, it's Counterspell. So what is this? 10, 14, 21 damage? I have an Ice Barrier up. I think I'm probably still favored from here.
Need a key.
Man, I had 7 draws in my deck that beat Counterspell last turn. If this is another Counterspell, I'm gonna be so upset.
Time runs out on me.
Okay. Didn't seem likely that it was, given how long he took with Keysmith. At this point, I've played almost 40 games with this deck, and to be completely honest, I still can't tell if it's tier 1 or tier 4. There's just so much variation between the games where you draw Pocket Galaxy or Jepetto versus the games where you don't. And in certain matchups, it can really come down to whether or not you have a Doomsayer Frost Nova combo. I played a game against Zoo, which I felt super favored the entire time, and then I just lost because he had Crazed Alchemist for my Doomsayer. I've played plenty of games against slow control decks where I draw like Pocket Galaxy and Jepetto and Malygos for 9 mana so I can never kill the opponent. Or like I had a game against Control Warrior earlier where my literal bottom 2 cards were Alex and Malygos. So basically what I'm getting at is this deck is extremely draw dependent, and if you draw properly, you win against like everything, and if you don't draw properly, it seems like you lose an awful lot. But even with proper draws, I think there is a matchup where you're still going to be losing a lot, and that's Control Warrior. I think if your Malagos does not get discounted against Control Warrior, it's actually impossible to win. And even then, I think you need to pair it with a Faceless Manipulator. I was playing against a ton of Warriors, so I ended up putting a second Faceless Manipulator in the deck. Because, like I said, you basically need 2 Malagoses to be able to kill a Warrior. And even then, if they draw like both Shield Blocks, Dr. Boom, both Weapons Projects, even then it's sometimes hard to kill them. Or they just shuffle a bunch of bombs into your deck. So I think if you're seeing a lot of Warrior, it's probably best to just not play this Freeze Mage build. But I think you do pretty okay against a bunch of the other slow decks, things that don't have infinite armor and you can actually kill. I think Warrior is the only one where you really need the Malagos to be discounted. There's a ton of flexibility with how this deck can kill people. I had multiple games where I just stuck a Jepetto and hit him for like 12 with it and then followed up with some fireballs. Antonidas can hard carry games, Alexstrasza gets some nice burst in. There's a lot of flexibility with how you win, unless you're playing against Warrior. And against aggro decks, I did feel pretty comfortable against most of them. I stopped playing against so many token druids, so I ended up cutting the arcane explosions I had in. But I queued into a couple after that, and the matchup still felt pretty reasonable with just a couple copies of Blizzard, the Shooting Star combos, Frost Nova Doomsayer. Still felt pretty reasonable. I do think you probably have some trouble against Rogue, though. Rogue just has so much damage from hand that your Frost Novas and Blizzards don't really counteract. I mean, they have like Waggle Picks in their deck for 16 damage. Leroy with a Waggle Pick bounces another 12. They have the deck hands, they have the lackeys. It's just really hard to survive against Rogue. I did end up adding a couple Ice Barriers, which are probably good in the Rogue matchup. And in general, just staying alive with this deck is pretty nice. But at the end of the day, I think I'm still not too happy to be seeing Rogues. So basically, like every other deck I've attempted to play in this metagame, it does pretty well against 7 classes, but then loses to Warrior and Rogue, so it's probably not very good.